Okay, my name is Valeska Walker, and oh yes, this is my husband Dave. He is a certified rock steady boxing coach, and we're gonna just show a couple of videos. One is our video from, we started, it was like July of 2017. My husband was kind of gobsmacked, or we just, you know, we're Christian people, and you know, we're old, and he always said, yeah, Valeska always said, I know there's something better, and he would always tell me I was full of it. But we really feel like this is our mission, this is our ministry, and this is Rock Steady Boxing is devoted to people that have Parkinson's disease. We never had met one person with Parkinson's. The only reason this had anything to do with us is my husband boxed his whole life, and he always thought, you know, there was something for him in boxing. And I'll let him get into that a little bit more, but we just want to play our one video if we can.
I was trying to get you a few volunteers.
Can't hear. Can't hear.
Can you take the microphone?
So you're gonna fix my Valeska.
Well,
How far can we meet?
is it more forward?
Yep. full screen.
Yeah.
So, just sit this
Yeah.
Tremors and impacted speech, the loss of motor functions. According to the Centers for Disease Control, Parkinson is the 14th leading cause of death in the United States. There are 5 stages of Parkinson's, and grandpa's the 4th most advanced.
Yeah, let's okay. Yeah, we're not in subject to
Yeah,
that.
on silver. Plug it in. Yeah. Alright.
So, I'm just gonna hand these out to you then. Well, I'll let you hand them out.
Despite the lack of a medical cure, there is one scientifically proven method to reduce, delay, or even reverse symptoms.
Can you hear it?
Intense exercise. The Rod City Boxing Organization is there to help victims fight life.
video there.
Here, Bosky, you want to talk to me?
There's another video by, it's CBS Sunday Morning. It's Leslie Stahl. Her husband has Parkinson's, and so they did, you know, a whole segment on it, and it's what got Dave into it. He watched that, and he'll tell you a little bit more about it. I just want to talk to you just a little bit about Parkinson's. It's, like I said, we knew nothing about it 2 years ago, but 50,000 to 60,000 new cases every year. Approximately 10% of people with Parkinson's are under the age of 40. The average age to be diagnosed is 62, and most people think it's just tremors, but there's a lot of other things, and you'll hear us yelling a lot in our classes, and that helps because people with Parkinson's have trouble swallowing. Their faces become mask-like. These are all symptoms that can happen to you, but some people just get the tremors. Some people just get, you know, 1 or 2 symptoms. Some have a lot of different symptoms, but one of the things that we noticed with several of our people that they couldn't communicate very well because, you know, as adults, we don't yell a lot unless we go to, you know, games or something, you know, supporting your kids. But otherwise, you don't really do that, and you don't use your facial muscles, and so they can become mask-like. Bad posture, small handwriting, dizziness, fainting because your blood pressure can plummet because your muscles, your brain is not telling your muscles to constrict in your legs to keep, you know, your blood pressure at the right level. So there's a lot of different things that it affects, but Rocksteady Boxing was created in 2006 in Indy, and we've been to the headquarters several times. It's just the most inspiring, coolest thing that, I mean, I said it's better than having kids because the people are so appreciative of everything you do, and you know, anybody that's got kids knows that's not true with your kids, but maybe later in life. But they just, it's the most rewarding thing that we have ever done in our lives, and we feel like God brought us here. I have retired, and Dave's job is just like a bunch of little kind of, you know, we call them divine coincidences. When we decided we were going to do this, a businessman in Garrett just told us he would let us use his building free for a year to get us started. And so now we're starting to try to, you know, pay him something, and he's not even being very picky about what we pay him, but, you know, we know that this program, we can't operate it for free forever, but we've done our part for free for 2 years, and you know, at some point we have to begin to, you know, generate some money, and we've gotten a few, you know, grants, you know, some donations for a lot of our stuff, but just things like getting the building for free. I mean, you know, when does that ever happen? And just, you know, things like his job is going to be done. We just took on Hicksville in October.
8 days.
He has 8 days, 8 days left to work, and his, some of you know, ITW Tomco in Bryan has, it had a plant in Kendallville where he worked for 20 years. All of a sudden, they decided they were going to close the Kendallville plant, so he couldn't keep working his 3rd shift job forever doing this, because right now he's been working 56 hours a week. So his job is going away, and it's just, you know, some people think, oh, that's horrible. And we're like, this is God's divine plan. So we're excited. We're really excited. We're scared, but we're really excited. So I'm going to let him talk a little more.
So I first started out in the boxing back in 1972. Started fighting at the DeKalb County Boxing Club, and from my second fight on, I knelt down in that corner every time, just to let people know where I come from. And I fought and fought. I fought when I was 41 years old. I fought in the Tough Man at Fort Wayne and come like real close to be able to get on TV. I wanted to get on TV and kind of tell my testimony and put a little hope out there. But I never could quite make it. I tried it again in 2007. I was 47 years old. You know, I just wouldn't give up. I'm hard at it. And I wasn't going to give up because I knew something was there. And finally, I was at the Y and I was working out, and the lady come up to me and she says, "How would you like to coach like Parkinson's boxing?" And I was like, you know, it kind of scared me. It scared me really because I knew nothing about it. And I was like, nah, not really. I'd rather get with like experienced boxers or MMA guys and teach them. And she says, well, go home and watch this Leslie Stahl video. And I went home, watched that video. Within 2 minutes, I knew where I was going. I'm sorry, but it took me forever to get here. And I'm so thankful that I got the opportunity to be able to do this, because, you know, I used to knock them down, now I get to lift them up. So ain't nothing better than that. You know, and I feel that I'm in the right place, and I don't care what it takes. You know, one of the last times I ever talked to my dad, he was telling me, saying, Dave, you're stubborn, you could do anything you want. I never heard it said that way. I've always heard it said, Dave, you're a little stubborn, you know, something like that. But I never heard it said in that way. Where this is, a lot of these things in my life has been really trouble with me. I mean, the hard-headedness, all of that. But, you know, it's kind of like the Lord saying, now all these things that were bad, I can use now. I can use. Yeah, we go by these. We haven't had much over there, so we put on the floor. We got tape on the floor. It says love, joy, faith, and hope. This is we try to create a healing atmosphere in the place. So we keep positive music, you know, and it's always got something uplifting or celebrating. We celebrate every chance we can. We're gonna have a big Halloween thing tomorrow. I can't wait. Last year we had it, and one of the guys come in and drag, and it was like we set a tone there. There ain't nothing off limits. We can do whatever we want here, but we got to keep it productive. We want it. And I learned the most important thing, you know, with me when I was fighting, the most important thing was keep your hands up, you know. And my coach, I'd be hitting a heavy bag, and they'd come from behind me and smack me upside the head. I'd turn around, I'd be ready to deal with somebody, and I'd see his head. He'd say, "Get them hands up." And I said, okay. But, you know, this really don't matter now, you know, them keeping their hands up, but I do teach them boxing. And I look at their feet and look at their balance, and it really don't matter. But what really matters is connecting brain to your hands and remembering, and just all the things you can do thinking wise with boxing. But like I say, we're real happy to speak with you guys, and we just want you to know we will not make it off the people. We are not going to do that. We will never raise a rate. I don't want them to pay nothing. But I can't do that now. But we have faith in God. He ain't going to leave us out here stranded. We believe we're going to keep going ahead. Like I said, I had her retire. You know, we're all in. We ain't playing around. This ain't a game to us. But we have so much fun. I mean, we just get crazy and have fun. And like I say, we stay productive. We got people that tell us, the one come in, she says, do you see anything different? And I says, no, not really. And she says, I ain't got my walker. And it's like, yeah. But when I first went to the Rock Steady in Indianapolis, I've never seen nothing like that in my life. I was brought to tears 2 different times. I mean, I've seen a lot of great fighters train and stuff. Nobody ever brought me down like that. I mean, when you see a 78-year-old woman jump on the back, it just, it's like, yeah, you know, the human spirit, it can't be brought down. I mean, you're just as old as you think. And I tell them constantly, you know, what are you saving it for? So we have a good time. That's about all I got to say. So, any questions at all? Or?
You guys are based out of Garrett?
Yeah.
But the reason we're here is because CMH Health Fit approached us a year ago, and well, over a year ago, and asked if they could start one, and we were, because certified coaches are hard to find, and you can't have an affiliation unless you have a certified coach. And when at the time we were both working full time, and you know, we prayed about it and wanted to do it, but we just couldn't. You know, we could barely do ours and work full time. And so I told her, I said, it broke my heart, you know, to turn you guys down, but I said, just the timing of it is not right. Well, then in the meantime, you know, we decided that I was going to retire early, and then we found out that his place was going to close, and it was like, okay, if you guys want a Health Fit, we will do it. And we're doing it in faith. Right now we have 3 people. And we're coming over here, and we're going to work with those people. We want more people. If you know anybody that has Parkinson's, you know, we want them, because we really feel like we can help them. They can have more joy. I mean, if you go to a Parkinson's website, there's so much depression, and depression is one of the symptoms.
It wants you to just to stay and be lazy. You know, I liken it to the devil, because the devil wants you to do nothing but be lazy and think, woe is me.
But that place is so full of joy and love that, I mean, we're thankful that we get to do this, hopefully, until we kick the bucket. So, anyway.
They tell us thank you constantly, and we tell them,
thank you,
yeah.
Thank you.
You don't know how much we go home with joy.
Yeah, but anyway.
You can't buy that, you know. I've tried to create it, and it ain't real. It don't come from God. It ain't real. So.
But anyway,
you can't create something like that.
We're not going to keep you guys any longer, but we just thank you for this opportunity. If you know somebody that has Parkinson's, or if you know somebody that has a lot of money that doesn't know what to do with it, you know. All right. Anyway, thank you so much. And my husband said thank you for this food, because he says they must have known I was coming. He is the pickiest eater ever. He was never made to eat stuff when he was young. He's like, corn, oh, they got corn, tater tot, oh, and chicken. He was like, I can eat everything.
Now we're going to head straight to McDonald's.
If somebody would want to get a hold of you or contact you, how would we do that?
We got cards here, we got some pins.
Yeah, I'm handing out pins too.
Oh, terrific.
It's got our phone number on it, so here, we'll just.
We're going to, we'll close up with the pledge.